Malibu, California. Rolling hills, oceanfront vistas, and multi-million-dollar mansions. It is also the location of Skydog Ranch, a forever home for rescued wild mustangs and burros. I arrived at the ranch with the customary Malibu breakfast of mashed yeast, alfalfa sprouts, and kale and cucumber smoothies. Starbucks is here. Just gonna set him down in the... Just gonna put him in the... Claire, founder of the ranch, is already there, waiting for us to arrive.
No, Red. I'm already doing my best.
Before starting work, I asked her how she got the idea for the ranch.
I grew up in England watching shows like Bonanza and The Virginian and Little House on the Prairie. I was like a goose imprinting on this. I was just like, I want to go there. Like, I want to live on a ranch and ride horses and push cows and marry Trampas, who was this cowboy on a particular show. So I had my whole life planned around living on a ranch, but I had to get to America. So definitely when I started Skydog, it was kind of a nod to all of that. I would just like smell horses and breathe them in, and it was just something magical about them to me.
Once the other volunteers arrived, we loaded up the ATVs with supplies and headed to the main ranch, where we would meet a longtime volunteer for orientation.
I'm Kim. I'm a volunteer here at Skydog Ranch. I love meeting the new volunteers and kind of showing them around and introducing them to the horses that we have here. You know, these horses have come from all different sorts of backgrounds. Some have been abused or starved. So we always just want to be really cautious around them, and we always want to give them space.
Hey! Easier said than done, as several horses were quick to introduce themselves.
Wow, look at you guys. You guys are just little love bugs, huh?
And if you look on here, that's her BLM brand well. So
oh, wow,
you can just see, it really just looks like white hair, but that's the numbers of her brand. If you shave that, you can see little symbols that tell us when she was born and where she was from. So all BLM animals rounded up from the wild have a brand on their neck that you'll see.
So when they lick their mouths like that, I hear it means that they're calm, like it's a good sign.
Grab a bucket and a rake. We've got all of them here. We'll take them into the arena and just fill them up. And staff can help you pull them out, and they'll bring them up top.
What are we filling them up with?
We're filling them up with poop.
With poop?
Yes.
Right. How silly of me.
Yes.
Thinking straight. Hey guys. Mind if I just scoop up this poop?
After about 20 trips back and forth with the rake, I discovered it would be a lot easier if I moved the poop bucket closer to the poop. Some people have to work at it.
No, Barkley! Stop! I'm gonna have to put you in the house if you're not a good boy. It's coming, Dookie. It's coming.
And what was coming was breakfast. Ranch hand Natalie showed me how to prepare a nutritious meal for Duke the pig.
And this is joint support formula.
He gets a lot of joint stuff.
Nice. And who's eating the pumpkin?
Also Duke.
Is that too big?
That's
Or-
perfect.
Delicious. Look at all that fiber. 4 whole grams. I happen to love pumpkin myself.
I think we need to turn over there.
As I put together a concoction of pumpkin puree, fiber supplements, and a peas and carrots medley, Natalie prepared lunch for Barkley, the ranch's resident security. And here he is doing his rounds. That a boy. There you go. He's got it. I felt safe when he was around.
Hey Duke,
Hey, we're going back in your room, buddy. At first, Duke needed a little coaxing, but we were eventually able to get him to make a pig of himself.
Seems to be enjoying a lot. What's up?
After breakfast, Duke took a sun bath as Claire demonstrated some of the animals' soft ride shoes.
So you can see like a lot of our horses and donkeys here in Malibu have special needs, and a couple of the older donkeys have these soft ride shoes on, which we put on in the morning. Oh my God! These have like a little gel in them. They have a gel pad in the bottom, so they're kind of like Air Jordans for her feet with a comfy gel. They get older, some of them have issues. They might have foundered or have laminitis when they're younger, so we put these boots on them to make them able to walk around easily.
Keep him cruising. Keep him cruising. Someone else who spends a lot of time caring for these animals is Judd, one of the ranch's longtime hands. I asked him about his experiences at Skydog.
I have worked here for 3 years, and I started as a volunteer, and there's a lot to learn from feeding, handling them, watching out for the little health signs when it happened to turn into the dream job.
So what drew you? Just like, you know, you were just, it was something you've always been passionate about, like animals, or, you know, you're just more curious about that?
Yeah, and the fact that we're saving horses' lives. I didn't realize what I was getting into. It's also nice to be part of something meaningful.
Like, we have some work to do today, right? We're just getting started.
Yeah, we'll do the fun stuff. We won't make you pull weeds or anything like that. 'Cause that you know, there's a lot of that too.
No problem, I'll pull some weeds. Okay, so you just, so you
Grab it by the bottom, and sometimes twisting helps pull it all the way out.
firm grip,
Yep.
and then I just,
Give it a yank.
I'm gonna yank it.
Yep. Perfect.
Thanks, man.
Didn't take long for me to get the hang of it. From mucking to weeding, I was becoming an old hand myself. One of the most unexpected people I came across on the ranch was Bobby Angel, a horse whisperer, an animal energy specialist.
I just started working with them, and I started studying Qigong and all different types of movements, and I just now incorporate it with them intuitively, and it's like Reiki as well. And so it's basically, I'm just reading her body language, how she acts. We're just connecting through the heart and working together through energy.
What would you say about Dreamy's personality, like if you were to give her a few stand out?
She is a comedian. She's sassy. She is very, very much the sweetest horse, even though she may not appear to be to some people. But she is a funny, sensitive, happy, sweet soul.
Moments later, this sweet soul tried to eat my hands, but maybe that was just part of her funny side. At day's end, there was one more task left to do. As it turned out, washing this little guy was a 4-person job.
I go home smelling like horse today.
Oh, there's nothing better.
I would just like smell horses and breathe them in, and it was just something magical about them to me.
My day at Skydog Ranch has come to an end, and I am so grateful for the experiences I had here. Volunteering at Skydog gave me the opportunity to meet new people, all of whom share a common belief that all animals are exceptional and deserving of our love and respect. What we do for them is no comparison to what they can give back to us.
Good girl. Good girl. Yes, yes, baby. Yes, yes.